Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, wherever you're at in the world. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. So this channel here, we have money saving tips. We have like one of these videos every week. And it's different stuff. It's not the same kind of stuff. So mostly we're going to do tablets. And we are going to go through what are the best tablets of around most of 2022. This is filmed in September of 2022. So these tests were probably done, most of the summer of 2022. I'm going off the screen so you can pay attention to what I'm saying. You can look at the graphs. And tablets were once looked at as a computing revolution, a technology that could replace the laptops, eliminating a mouse and keyboard. Tablets can grind you to a crawl. You can play graphics, heavy games, edit a video. Tablets can stand out as high performers and movie-worthy screens. Tablets for reading, for movies. All right, so we're going to look at some different ones. This is from Consumer Reports, by the way. So usually they are not biased. They're not getting paid by the companies to do their, promote their stuff or whatever. So this is what they base it on. So the Apple iPad Pro 12.9 is pretty high. This is $1,200 compared to a Samsung Galaxy Tab, which is $330. Okay, the Amazon Fire I think is really tiny. It's the best budget one. So it depends on what you are looking for. Are you looking for a pro-level performance one where you can do high computing power, games, photo editing? So pro-level tablets from $800 to $1,300, they can do anything from graphic artists to creative fields. They can do almost everything that a laptop and a desktop can do. Fewer people choose the Samsung Galaxy Tab because one attraction is that it has a huge screen, but it's a whopping 4.6 compared to the iPad Pros, which is 12.9, which is extremely higher in price. The iPad Pro is considered the best in class for speed, bigger screens, and you want one that's going to last you for a really long time. If you can spend $400 or more, you got a lot of great tablets to choose from. If you don't care about how big the screen is, you can choose. So these are some of the tablet accessories, some of the apps for your tablets that you can have, and we all know about those, right? You can replace physical calendars. You can use the Kindle app on some of these things because there's a Kindle app. You can have note-taking recipes, get rid of almost all your paper if necessary. So some of the things that you might want to consider with your tablets are these things. And we're going to go through and look at some of the overall ratings, the prices, and what they base it upon. So the battery life. If you need to take a screenshot of this, you can do so. I'm going to leave it up for a few minutes. If you want to go back and look at this again or even look at the video. You can go back and study these things and research them a little more on your own. We're not going to go into all that. We're just basically looking to save money and get the most money for our value. Now, the iPad Pro 11 is a little bit cheaper than the 12.9. I got to pause this for a second. I got a noisy neighbor driving by in a car. Okay, it sounds like he's gone. Okay, so the 2022 iPad Air is definitely significantly different depending upon what you are looking for. And it goes through here, the battery life. Now, the battery life on the iPad Pro 11 is 14.1 hours. And you're also looking at the internal storage is a little bit higher on these ones that are super pricey too. So if you don't care about that, Um, that's what's making these a little cheaper right in here is you only got 64 GBs in your, these Samsung ones right here, they still got 128. Screen's a little bit bigger, almost as much as this iPad Pro 11. iPad Pro 11 looks like it's a pretty good bang for your money. You get 128 internal storage. The battery life's pretty good. Does it tell you what the screen is? Screen size is 11. Pretty decent. The rating's really good. So, I mean, compared to the 12.9, which is almost twice as much, this might be better bang for your money. Let's go down here a little bit more and look at some more of these. Of course, the Amazon Fire is at the lowest because they barely have any internal storage. They're super cheap though. 150 bucks will get you an Amazon Fire for 32. Samsung Galaxy Tab, 160. But you're only getting 32 internal storage. So I don't know how long that's going to last. If you put too many apps on it, it might not last too long. All right, so that's all to consider on that. We got a couple more here to look at. Got pretty low ratings. These are the 9-inch screens. Of course, they're a little cheaper. The ratings are a little lower. And they don't have as much internal storage. The smaller mini tablets, the ratings are still pretty good on Apple and Samsung. The storage and the screens go down a little bit, but it depends on your budget and what you can afford. We don't want to go into debt trying to impress people. It's not unnecessary. So how they're scoring these things is the reliability from a given brand, and if they develop problems within the first 3 years of ownership. These things need to last longer than 3 years. Performance reflects the speed of actions, the visual smoothness, running the apps. The display covers the quality of the screen, the color, the angle, the brightness, outdoor readability. Convenience evaluates the ease of use, the buttons, the keyboards, the touch screens. Specific task rates the ease of doing things. Using your email, reading your books, playing your media, watching videos, photos, taking photos, color accuracy, visual noise. All of these things were rated in this test. So that's the end of this video. And stay tuned. We're going to show you some more how to save money on the next one. We usually do one of these a week. So thank you if you stayed till the end of the video. I do appreciate it. Have a good one.